There's a magic trick being pulled off in plain sight with the LSA VT70. How does a $1,299 tube amp deliver such rich, vivid, soul-stirring sound? The answer isn't straightforward, it's at least threefold. First, LSA is a sub-brand of Underwood HiFi. Second, the amplifiers are manufactured in China. And third, they're sold directly to consumers, likely keeping margins razor thin. Put all of that together and you've got a Class AB integrated tube amplifier that under-promises on paper but over-delivers in the listening room. This clears up a bit of the fog. While many online sleuths link the VT70 to line magnetic, there's no official mention of Huang Jiannuo in their company history. For now, the full origin story remains partially veiled, but sometimes the best stories are the ones left partly untold. Under the hood, classic tube design, modern flexibility. The LSA VT70 embraces a tried-and-true formula, a quad of EL34 tubes pushing 35 watts per channel into 8 ohms running in Class AB. The preamp section uses a single 12AX7 and a pair of 12AU7s, all branded with the LSA name. Prefer a different flavor? The amp also supports 6550 or KT88 tubes for those who like to roll. Manual biasing is quick and painless. Just a few clicks using the top-mounted switches and front-facing VU meters, and honestly, who doesn't love watching those needles dance? It's a wonderfully tactile experience, a ritual that brings you closer to the heart of your system. The sound, tubes that sing and roar. I paired the VT70 with some wildly different speakers, from the high-end QLN Prestige 5 and DeVore Fidelity O96 to the Klipsch Cornwall IV and Golden Ear BRX. Price parity be damned. This was about testing musical compatibility, not just budgets. So how did it sound? The VT70's voicing leans toward the bold and musically rich. There's a vividness in the mid-range that brings vocals and acoustic instruments to life. It's got muscle too. Music hits with impact and energy, especially when the recording calls for it. Boris's refrain, a wall of doom-laden sonic chaos, was delivered through the DeVore O96s with barn-filling power. The amp kept up with the madness, deciphering texture from distortion, separating guitar snarls from cymbal crashes, while keeping its composure. Musical storytelling that moves you. With Caroline's self-titled debut album, the VT70 showed off its emotional range. This album isn't about flash or audiophile tropes, it's about intimacy, exploration, and surprise. Through the Cornwall IVs, the amp created a kaleidoscopic soundscape, each instrument floating, each moment framed with care. LSA VT70 Integrated Tube Amplifier pros and cons. Pros, excellent value, offers high-quality tube sound at a competitive $1,299 price point. Good bass extension, provides deep bass without sounding bloated. Engaging high frequencies, offers shimmer without causing listening fatigue. Cons, unclear. Origin, the exact manufacturing history is not fully transparent. Understated specs. The on-paper specifications might not fully convey its sonic capabilities. The real achievement? Balance. This amp doesn't shout. It doesn't smear or sweeten the sound into syrup. It presents music with honesty, texture, and a slight golden glow that reminds you why people still obsess over tubes. It's a tightrope walk of tone. The bass is deep without bloat, the mids are colorful without being overbearing, and the highs have just enough shimmer to keep things interesting without fatigue.